Welcome back. It's so good to see you. So today we're going to be reading from this huge book of unusual knowledge. So, this is quite interesting to me. This is going to be about alleged celebrity UFO sightings. What? Okay, it says it's not just moonshine swilling farmers in rural areas that claim to have seen UFOs hovering in the night sky. Plenty of celebrities have also reportedly witnessed unidentified flying objects and have been happy to talk about their experiences afterward. Now, I think this is a little bit of an older version, but I just recently saw an interview with Demi Lovato, I think, and she had an experience. She talked about it on the, I think it's like Kelly Clarkson show or something like that. And also Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox, they both reported seeing something as well. So I just find it very interesting. I've never seen anything, but I know people who have, and I just think that it's so interesting. So when I found this in the book, I decided to make a video about it. So even if you don't believe in UFOs and spacey stuff, it's still just entertainment, right? So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the stories. Okay, the first one is from Jimmy Carter. Not even presidents are immune to UFO sightings. During Jimmy Carter's presidential campaign in 1976, he told reporters that in 1969, before he was governor of Georgia, he saw what could have been a UFO. It was the darndest thing I've ever seen, he said of the incident. He claimed that the object that he and a group of others watched for 10 minutes was as bright as the moon. Because he filed a report on the matter, Carter was often referred to as the UFO president after being elected. That's interesting because you can't deny it. If you're with a group of other people watching it for 10 minutes, you have confirmation that what you're seeing is actually happening and you're not crazy. So that's actually really cool. I can't believe that he admitted that and reported it, and people still elected him president. Because you know how some people are. I don't know. That's really cool that he was open about that. Jackie Gleason. Actor and comedian Jackie Gleason was best known for his work on The Honeymooners. He was also supposedly a paranormal enthusiast who claimed to have witnessed several unidentified objects flying in the sky. Gleason's second wife, Beverly, claimed that in 1974, President Nixon took Gleason to the Homestead Air Force Base in Florida, where he saw the wreckage of a crashed ship and the bodies of dead aliens. The incident had such a profound effect on him that he gave up drinking alcohol, at least for a while. Gleason was so inspired by the visit that he later built a house in upstate New York that was designed to look like a spaceship and was called the Mothership. What? Wouldn't that be crazy if this was actually true? Like, how would you feel if you're just like a regular actor and the president takes you to a crash site? What? I guess because you'd be like, I can show it to you. Nobody will believe crazy, they'll just say that you're crazy. John Lennon. In 1974, former Beatle John Lennon claimed that he witnessed a flying saucer from the balcony of his apartment in New York City. Lennon and his girlfriend, May Ping, later described the craft as circular with white lights around its rim. They said that it hovered in the sky above their window. Lennon talked about the event frequently and even referenced it in his songs, Out of the Blue and Nobody Told Me, which contains the lyric, There's UFOs over New York, and I ain't too surprised. Interesting. Very interesting. Like, what would you do if you saw a UFO? Like, I mean, I feel like I would be scared. I don't know. Ronald Reagan. Oh, it's another president. Okay. Former actor and U.S. President Ronald Reagan witnessed UFOs on 2 occasions. Once during his term as California governor between 1967 and 1975, Reagan and his wife Nancy arrived late to a party because they witnessed a UFO while driving along the Pacific Coast Highway and had stopped to watch the event. Yeah, I would have too. Reagan also confessed to a Wall Street Journal reporter that in 1974, when the gubernatorial jet was preparing to land in Bakersfield, California, he noticed a strange bright light in the sky. The pilot followed the light for a short time before it suddenly shot up vertically at a high rate of speed and disappeared from sight. Reagan stopped short of labeling the light a UFO, of course. As actress Lucille Ball, I love her, said in reference to Reagan's first alleged UFO sighting, after he was elected president, I kept thinking about that event and wondered if he still would have won if he told everybody that he saw a flying saucer. I think he would have, because Jimmy Carter told everybody and he was president. Interesting. Look at that. I highly doubt that's what it looked like, but that's a cute little drawing. And William Shatner. I didn't know he saw a UFO. Let's find out. Okay, for decades, the man who played Captain Kirk in the original Star Trek series claimed that an alien had saved his life. What? When the actor and a group of friends were riding their motorbikes through the desert in the late 1960s, Shatner was inadvertently left behind when his bike wouldn't restart after he drove it into a giant pothole. Shatner said that he spotted an alien in a silver suit standing on a ridge and that it led him to a gas station and safety. Shatner later stated in his autobiography, Up Till Now, that he made up the part about the alien during a television interview. What? Shatner later shared in an autobiography, Up Till Now, that he made up the part about the alien during a television interview. So, the alien in the silver suit did not help him? Why would he make that up? Like, what would be the point of that? People would just think that you're crazy. Did he make it up? Or were people treating him like he was crazy, and so he was like, oh no, I made that part up. What? Very interesting. What would you do if you saw a UFO? Like, I don't know. I think I would just be scared, know me, I'm scared of everything, so I would be very interested. But yeah, I would be scared. Definitely. But I do have questions about these presidents. Like, they saw the UFO stuff before they were presidents. But this guy, Jackie Gleason, in 1974, this president took him to a site. And this was in 1976 that he had his presidential campaign. And this was in 1974? I don't know. This must have been before the 80s that he had reported it. So he was like a president in the 80s or something. Well, when these guys became president, were they able to have access to these crashed ships? And if they did, I'm sure they were like, you're not allowed to talk about it. I've got questions, as usual. Anyway, I think this was interesting. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.